might have guessed where I am. We are at Drayton Manor. Now obviously I've heard some things saying the opening day didn't go to plan, but we are here today to check it out and see if it is better than the reviews say.
You only left 4 feet.
Yeah. So, firstly, I am going on Maelstrom, as you saw the clip before. Looks like we're going to have a good day today, because most of the rides that are advertised to be open are open, so that's good. So yes, see you when I get off Maelstrom.
Boy ride, this is.
So I've just been on Maelstrom and basically they said like any single riders as well. I was like yeah that's me. But yeah, it is on reduced capacity, so the queue was like is the longest in the park. It was about 45 minutes, but I was quite lucky because they said any single riders, so I was like yeah. So yeah, I was pretty lucky with that. But yeah, we're about to go on the Polparo Express. See you when we're on there. Here we go on the Polparo Express. Here we go. Yeah, so we've got a quote from the West Drayton Manor. Like, so basically, when we were in London, so we went on the Elizabeth line, and it basically said that you can't use your Oyster card to be on West Drayton. So basically we're going to use it a lot today. So if you hear me saying it, that's why. Unfortunately, Storefalls 10 is closed. I haven't been on it yet. This is the only thrill ride this is the only ride I need to do, because it's quite a wet ride, but we aren't going to get it this season. We are definitely going to get it this season. If the wave goes round, then that'll be a really, really good photo. But yeah, so yeah, I've only been on one ride so far. This is the second, but yes, we can film on it. And look what we got. Oh, we've got what? We've got a River Rapids car from it. But yeah, I think the River Rapids is open. I don't know if it is. Oh, there it is. Good timing. Way, and then you go down this little dip. And then there you go. There's the lift hill. I do think it was, even though it's not as unique as it was when it was Shockwave, I still think it's a more smooth experience when it has lap bars. So, but yeah, first time on Maelstrom since I've been on Vortex, which is not, it's not the same manufacturer, but it is the same. It's kind of it's similar in ways, but yeah. There's the wave. I think we're going to go on that next. Last time we went on this, it was the Twinkle Express for the Christmas event, but we didn't start the channel before then. But yeah, hopefully the Rapids open soon, because that was supposed to open. I think it does open at 12, but yeah. There's no water in the trough so far, but I think we'll get that after lunch. But yeah. Here we go. There's the car park. Yeah. is going quite slow, so I don't know what's going on. But yeah. Yeah, you can't. Oh dear. My hand's not long enough. I don't want to drop my camera. But yeah. Hopefully the Haunted Express does return this year, because that was really good. There was a lot of actors in these little buildings. There was an actor, and it's basically like an audio experience. It is very good, but I do wish you went around like twice or something, because it is a little bit short. But yeah. I don't know. I think it's on reduced. I think it's on staggered open. I mean, the water. Some of the water's in the trough, and it looks ready to go. We'll do it after lunch, because I think it opens at 12. I think, anyways. But yeah. Hopefully the water. Hopefully it does open, because River Rapids is a great ride. I mean, obviously we just lost River Rapids at Fort Park. Obviously the last vlog that we did was at Fort Park, so make sure to go check that out. And there's the wave train. Way! Way! There we go. They're sending the lift hill. Yeah. When it was a stand-up coaster, it was the only stand-up coaster ever to be made with a 0G roll. That's a fun fact for you. And it was the only stand-up coaster in Europe. Now it is this down, so it has lost both of those titles, but it is still an enjoyable experience. It might not be a headbanger anymore, because it doesn't have. Because the 0G roll was the roughest part. I mean, I've banged my head. Yeah, it is the roughest part, unfortunately. But now it's quite smooth over those 0G roll. So yeah. There's Air Race. There we go, back into the station. Yeah, so on opening day there was a cherry picker on Air Race, but it seems to be back open, which is good. I'm probably going to have a ride on that today, because yeah. There's the queue for Maelstrom. If I was still doing single rider, I think if I wasn't a single rider and they didn't show any single riders, I probably still would be in that queue. But there's the queue, a 45-minute queue, which is, there we go. There's Maelstrom. Wait. There we go, back into the station. I think we're now going to do the wave now, so I'll see you when we get off this. 2 years. I still think you should have a second train. I still think that. I mean, just so it's better capacity, really. But yeah, that's on the wave. The UK's most thrilling family coaster. Obviously, if you don't know, there is a front row queue available, but I think I'm gonna just go in the normal queue, which, queue jumping going on, but yeah.
West
I still remember it as Shockwave, and it was a good ride. But yeah, looks like this is the queue. See you when I get off.
You're listening to Adventure Code.
I've just been on the wave, and yes, I really enjoyed that. A little bit rough because I do have a little bit of rough, but yeah, really good. Now, I don't know what we're going to do. Well, this is this disgrace. I thought we escaped this from Ford Park. Listen, mate, we thought we escaped Angry Birds 4D experience. Really thought. But yes, here they are. Okay, now we are going to be doing Sheriff Showdown. I'll see you when we get off. I've just been on Sheriff Showdown and I got 6,100. Not 6,100, 2,100. So I didn't do well. But yes, I think I had a really dodgy gun. But now I'm going on the Haunted. But we're going to the toilets first, but yeah, see you when we get off.
Set it all, set everything all, get all the food ready, then have train everyone and then have the package over and then move on to the next thing. That's what I used to do. One night, and
Oh dear. Well, I've just been off the Haunting and all day. Well, it was just as naff as I remembered it. Unfortunately, it's gone from the best dark ride at Drayton Manor because it was so good when it was with Dr. Ghostman. But it's just nothing's changed in there. So yeah, nothing's really changed in there, which is quite sad. I thought in the actual madhouse itself it would have changed, but yeah, Gold Rush has just gone down, so hopefully I get on that today. But yeah, it's just the Haunting is the worst ride at Drayton Manor. So yeah. Unfortunately, this is a Flying Dutchman, and that's one of the closed rides today. It is having maintenance, and it's in pieces. Who knows? It's been around for a long time. Yeah, see what happens to it. So I'm just about to go on Fort, which is now open. So yeah, see you when I get off.
That would have been funny, wouldn't it? Stuck in the middle.
So, we're coming to the end of our day at Drayton Manor. I've just been on for a bit of a weak ride I had on it, but I did enjoy it. But yeah, so we're coming to the end of the day, as I said, and I'm going to be going on Gold Rush for my last ride of the day, and then we'll end the vlog. So yeah, I'm going to go to Gold Rush and I'll see you when I get off. Okay, so as I was in the toilet, I came out and it basically said, "Ladies and gentlemen, may I have your attention please? Gold Rush is currently experiencing a technical delay. Hopefully that doesn't affect me riding it today, because I need to ride it this season. I haven't rode it this season, so fingers crossed I will be able to ride it. But yeah, hopefully I'll be able to ride it. See you when I go. This is a good sign since a lot of people have left since Gold Rush is closed. I haven't ridden it today. I haven't ridden it this season at all, so I'm definitely gonna stay in the queue until we get confirmation that it is gonna be closed. But yeah, fingers crossed it does open. If not, I'm gonna be very disappointed, because this is the last ride of the day, and unfortunately the park does close in a minute, and I think they are going to close it soon. Hopefully, fingers crossed, because an engineer is on site, so fingers crossed it does work. But yeah, I'm at the end of the queue. Okay, so it is gone bicycles and it has broken again. So yeah, and they're telling us to stay in the queue, so we can't leave. Cannot leave at all. So yeah, I'll update you if anything else. But yeah, it's broken down again. It's not great. I bet there's mutants on the sensors or something. I don't know. I don't know what the problem
Ladies
is.
and gentlemen, can we have your attention please? At this time, Gold Rush has ceased operations due to a technical issue. Our support team are en route and we hope to have you moving as soon as possible. In the meantime, we apologise for the inconvenience and thank you for your patience.
Yes, we'll see you when this is sorted again. Open and, well, we don't know if it's open yet, but we've just seen the ceased operation car move. So yeah, I'm in the station. So yeah, we'll see you when we get off. So even the route is broken. Oh dear. It's not broken or anything, but the route is broken. Oh dear. Anyways, we're about to go on, so yeah. So I have just been on Gold Rush. I just told two boys to put their phone away. They were warned once in the station, but they were filming on the lift hill, so I was like, put your phone away. But yeah, you can't spoil everyone's day and put your phone away. We just saw some workers like doing a track walk, so I just checked if there was a train on it, but there wasn't on the wave. But yeah, looks like everything's working. So yeah, thank you so much for watching, and make sure to stay riding coasters. See you in my next video.